Hey guys, welcome back to CoralJoyTravel. It's me, Coral. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 10 things that first-timers to Walt Disney World should not do. You should not do these things. There's a lot of videos out there that say, do these 10 things or 10 tips to do. I'm telling you 10 things you should not do on your very first trip. If this is your first time meeting me, hello guys. My name is Coral and I own a travel agency that specializes in all Disney vacations. I know my Disney stuff. And let me know down in the comments below if you are heading to your first Walt Disney World vacation soon too. The first thing a first timer to Walt Disney World should not do is to expect to do everything. You can't do it all. You can't see it all. Walt Disney World is enormous. There are 4 theme parks. There's Disney Springs. There are 2 additional water parks that would cost extra to get into. There's a lot to see and do. There's no way you can see and do it all. So have a plan, be organized, but again, have the mindset that you're not going to be able to do every single thing on this very first trip. Pick your most important things with everyone in the family. Have everyone choose something that they really want to see or do in the parks or at your resort. And then plan your itinerary around that. There's always potential for another trip, so just highlight the most important things and get that stuff done. Number 2, you should not stay off Disney property. Not for your first time. Maybe you can save some money doing that, but save a little extra and stay on property. If you stay on Disney property, you are inside the Disney magic bubble the entire stay. From the moment you arrive to your resort, and then you go to the theme parks and you head back to the resort, you don't leave the Disney bubble. You are surrounded by Disney cast members. They are always there to greet you, to help you, to assist you. You will not see garbage. So don't stay off property. Not for your first time. Trust me, you will appreciate staying on property. Number 3, you should not visit Disney or Walt Disney World when there is a school break or a holiday. It's going to be overcrowded. This is your first time visiting, you don't need that extra headache. So plan your trip when it's not a school break and it's not a holiday. And just know, if this is your only time that you can go, expect it to be a little more crowded. Just know that in advance. But if you can avoid it, avoid it. Number 4, you should not purchase a park hopper ticket. I said it. Just my advice. I love park hopper tickets, but if this is your first time visiting the theme parks, enjoy the less expensive option of a ticket called a base ticket. You can go visit 1 theme park per day. You can go in and out of that theme park as many times as you want during the day, but you're only allowed to visit that 1 park per day. Whatever one of the 4 theme parks you want to visit, just 1 per day. My advice for first timers, save the money, enjoy 1 theme park per day. Do not buy the park hopper ticket. I'm sure some of you will give me grief below, but that's okay. It's just my opinion. Number 5, you should not, this is your first time, you should not stand in a standby line for more than 40 minutes. 45 minutes tops, depending on the ride. Depending on the ride, okay? There are rides that are very, very popular. Flight of Passage, 7 Dwarfs Mine Train, Toy Stories, Slinky Dog Dash. Those are Soarin'. Those can get really, really high wait times. Frozen. Guys, do not wait longer than that. Why? It costs a lot to go on a Disney vacation. You do not want to spend money while you are waiting in a line for an hour to a 2-hour plus time. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense. If you are staying on Disney property, like I recommend, and you take advantage of planning and knowing that there are fast pass options, and when you can make these fast pass reservations, if you do this when you can do it at your earliest convenience, you'll be able to get some of these very popular rides as a fast pass. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, because it's your first time, which I can understand, have someone help you with this trip. Call Disney and have them help you, or talk to a travel agent who can help you. Just get some help. Get some help, because you need to be informed and you just don't want to waste your time when you are in the parks. So do not wait any longer than 40 minutes. Myself, I won't wait longer than 30 minutes, but this is not my first time. First time I'll give you 40 minutes just on a handful of rides. Don't waste your time, okay? Your time is precious. This is family time. If I had to wait in a line that was 180 minutes long for a 2-minute ride, my patience level would be so low. I'd get hungry, cranky. I don't want to feel that way when I'm at Walt Disney World. I don't want to. So plan your days and just don't stand in lines that are that long. Guys, if there's a long line, go get out your My Disney Experience account and see what else is available for a shorter standby time. Just do that. You have the tools available to you. Just don't wait in these long lines. Don't do it. Number 6, you should never overpay for your Disney vacation. What does that mean? Here's what I'm saying. If you make a Disney vacation, you're online on Disney's website, you plan a trip, and you're paying, full price, awesome. Well, maybe a month later, 2 months later, Disney comes out with a promotion. You may not know that, but you hear like some people are saying, oh, there's a promotion for a discounted room. If you're working with a travel agent, they'll often just apply this new promotion for you. Not all of them, so definitely check into your agency that you're working with if you are. If you're working with Disney by yourself, you're going to have to call into Disney and say, hey, can you apply a promotion for me? They won't do that automatically for you. They just won't. But you can call and say, can you do this? And if they say, yes, oh, we can save you $200. Ha ha ha, guess what? How awesome is that? $200 in your pocket. Don't overpay. Know what promotions are available from Disney if you are booking this trip yourself, and call into Disney and get those promotions applied. Maybe it doesn't apply to your particular hotel. Maybe you can't have it applied to your certain room, but you can go to a different hotel and have a less expensive price. Just know it's available. You can change your resort. You can change your room category. It doesn't cost you any money to do that. Just do that and save yourself some money. Do not overpay. Be smart and know what promotions are available. Number 7, do not sleep in and just get to the theme parks when you feel like it. No. Don't do that. You're wasting valuable time. The first hour of any park when it's opened in the morning is the least crowded. That and the evening time. So I will also say this. Don't go to bed early. Oh my gosh. So essentially, just don't sleep on your vacation. You will go home tired from a Disney vacation. You will. Even if you take breaks throughout the day. You will need a vacation after your vacation. That is just the reality. So know that as a first timer. But if you have a plan, stick to it. Get to the parks early. Do those very popular rides if you couldn't get them for a fast pass in the standby lines. That's when they will be their least. That's when they'll be the least amount of time to wait. So that's really, really important tip. But take advantage of these quieter times in the theme parks. The early morning times, quiet. The later times, if the park closes at 11, stay till 11. I'm telling you, you're going to see the crowds are diminishing, and that's pretty nice. Plus, the temperatures usually get a little cooler, which is a positive for anyone visiting down in Florida. Number 8, first timers should not go to Cinderella's Royal Table or any of the dinner shows like Hoop-Dee-Doo Review, Mickey's Backyard Barbecue, or the Polynesians. Spirit of Aloha show. I don't think you should do them. They take a lot of time. They take up a lot of time and they're very expensive. It's an extra expense. You don't need that on your first trip. If you go subsequent trips to Walt Disney World and you are interested, yeah, maybe do one of them. Do I think if you do not do this, like Cinderella's Royal Table, that will ruin your trip if you don't do it? No. It's a very expensive breakfast, lunch, or dinner to meet some characters. Is it fun? Sure. But is it necessary for your first time? No. And I really do think you should avoid it. Again, I'm sure some of you have a different opinion, and that's perfectly fine. I'm just saying for your first time, I don't recommend doing it. So number 9, first-timers should not dress uncomfortably. This is not a fashion show. You are going down to Walt Disney World. You're going to be walking so many miles. It will blow your mind. It will blow your mind. Even if you don't walk that many miles, you're walking a lot more than you are probably used to in your everyday life. It's a lot. Make sure you have comfortable shoes. Make sure you are dressed appropriately for the weather. If it's hot, have shorts on, have your t-shirt on, have your sleeveless shirt on, or a dress on if you're a woman. If it's cold, make sure you have a pullover or a sweatshirt. If it's gonna rain, know that. Bring a poncho, bring flip-flops so your sneakers, when they get wet, you can slip your flip-flops on. Be prepared. Know the elements that you are getting yourself into. And be prepared for them. Don't try to break in new sneakers. Trust me. It wasn't even my first time when I did that. It was just stupid. You will get blisters like nobody's business. So this is not a fashion show. Be comfortable. Wear things that make you happy. Keep your skin protected. And have a good time. The last tip, tip number 10. First-timers should never leave their patients at home. This is an expensive trip. Any Walt Disney World vacation, even if you're doing it on a budget, is going to be an expensive trip. Know that in advance. Know that you need to have a plan. Know that you need to be flexible with your plan, should you need to. Know that you need to take a break periodically throughout the day. Know that you need patience because it's going to be different weather most likely than what you're used to. There's going to be a lot of crowds. It could possibly be hot. Check the temperature. Know if it's going to rain or not. Be prepared for the elements. Take deep breaths and know that, like I said, not everything is going to go as planned, but do the most important things for you and your family and just try to be positive and soak in all of that magic. I hope these 10 suggestions that first-timers should not do was helpful for you. If there's something that you would add or maybe something that you don't agree with, let me know in the comments below. Again, this is just my opinion. I don't expect everyone to have the same beliefs as I do. I'm just saying, if you're a first-timer, these are things that I would say to avoid for your first time. Maybe for additional times, you would add some of these things, like add a park hopper, or maybe go to a dinner show. But I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. And if you are a first-timer, do you have any questions? Write down your first-timer questions and let's help out these first-timers because this is really exciting that you're going to Walt Disney World. It is the most magical family vacation and you will just keep these memories for a lifetime. These are the happiest memories. Memories I made with my 2 sons and my husband in Walt Disney World, and it's still a vacation destination that we do frequent, not as often together because now we're traveling abroad and here and there and everywhere, but it is something that is near and dear to all of our hearts. So thank you guys so much for watching. If this video was helpful, please give it a thumbs up and have a fantastic day. I will see you in my next Disney video. CoralJoyTravel, a touch of magic, sharing joy. Bye guys.